Have you ever woken up and said to yourself, today I am going to play Ouagadougou? No? Well, you should have. Ouagadougou can form Mossi, and Mossi has this unique country form, and this unique country form has these unique decisions. The more provinces with your primary culture you have, the more bonuses you will get. And one of these decisions will grant you manpower, additional manpower. If you don't follow what I mean that you can get unlimited manpower. Don't forget that you can convert other provinces to your culture. From this event, which can repeat every 20 years by the way, I will get an insane amount of manpower. If you want to know how much exactly, watch this video. As usual, let's start with privileges. Minor privileges, religious diplomats, neighbor rate, Nakomsa officer rights, and let's take broker loans. Okay, Seas land, perfect. Now let's start finishing our missions. Let's check them out. So our first mission is gather the troops. We need one general and we need to build a company. Okay, let's hire general and let's see. Maybe he is good? Well, not really. Maybe let's also make a ruler general? Not really better. Okay, let's choose some rivals. Songhai, Fada and Kong. As our cult, I'll choose the magic reputation one because others are, well, not really good. Now my primary goal is to form Mossi. To form Mossi I need to conquer those two nations. So let's try to find some allies, maybe someone will help me. Let's see. Rivals with Songhai, maybe Timbuktu. Let's improve relations. And Zhen. Let's try to improve relations with Zhen. Well, okay, now let's just wait. Can finish first mission and I get some claims here. I need to wait for 11th December, here we go, and let's declare. Okay, let's declare on Yatenga, and I think I'll make Bonaman co-belligerent. Because why not? I can conquer it. Let's take Yatenga and let's go. So obviously I will try to defend first, maybe to kick Bonaman out of this war, maybe even stack wipe it, I don't know. Yes, I think there will be stack wipe. Yes, there is stack wipe. Perfect. And I think I can stack wipe both of their armies. I think I can try. No, I can't. Well, anyway, I need to siege down Yatenga, I think, because other nations may jump in. Okay, here we go. Yatenga is sieged. Now let's conquer Bonaman. Okay, here we go. First let's piss out Bonaman. Perfect. And now let's piss out Yatenga. Well, that already looks good. We are playing tall. I see Zhen hates me, but maybe Timbuktu will like me. No? Well, I can try to ally Oyo, I guess. Or maybe Zazao. Let's ally Zazao. It's better. Well, I do need some allies because Songhai will definitely declare me. Anyway, maybe let's hire some other company like this one, or maybe Sahel company. No, let's hire this one. I do lose some money, but at least I'm a little bit safe. No one should declare me. Okay, and let's declare on Fada and Gurner. Let her ally to Dahomey and Tagbon. Maybe I can make someone co-belligerent? No, I can't. Well, I don't want to anger Benin right now, although I will need to conquer it. Well, I can always take provinces from non-co-belligerent nations. Tech wipe, that's the power of our general. Another tech wipe, I definitely need to siege down Fada and Gurner because I need to conquer it fully. I don't want anyone to jump in here. Just like I predicted. Well, to be honest, right now I'm quite worried. Everyone hates me, but I don't have any good allies. I can ally Timbuktu? Seriously? Well, that's already good. So my plan right now is to first conquer federalist nations, and only then Sunni nations, because of coalitions. I want to minimize them. Also, I really want to conquer this province from Benin. It's the best in whole West Africa to develop something, because it's the only province in West Africa which has good terrain. Well, there are also some steppes, but steppes are also not good. Okay, let's piss out Dagbon, take some money, 2 provinces, perfect. And I think I will conquer Dahomey, because well, I need access to Benin. I really want to conquer Benin. 5 ducats, don't know what I will do with this money, and I can conquer Fada and Gurma, perfect. What I like about West Africa, you don't need much admin mana to paint map. So I conquered Dahomey and Fada and Gurma, and I think I should be able to form Mossi soon. That's what it's all about. Okay, let's ally Timbuktu, maybe in royal marriage. And it's already good that I have some allies. No one will declare me. So Benin is allied to Zazao, that's why I will break our alliance. And I can declare on Oyo, by the way. Okay, I'll get some claims after I form Mossi. Also I can ally Ayer, let's do it. The more allies the better. And let's improve relations. So I kinda need to handle Songhai somehow, and I don't have a clue how. Just look at them. They've allied half of Africa. So it seems I finally covered all necessary provinces and I can form Mossi. Now we will get unique country form. Anyway, let's complete this mission, we'll get some claims. I can conquer Oyo, I can, let's do it. And here we go, the Mossi Confederal Kingdom. So, it is actually quite cool. I would say even very cool. Extremely cool. Let's embrace it and let's take a look. Well, it does increases influence of nobility, but first it's monarchy, already good. And second, we have the tribe's abilities. But that's not the best actually. The best thing about this garment is these decisions. I think later I'll show you why. Okay, let's piss out Oyo, full annexation. Okay, and I think it's time to show you these decisions. So, there are 4 unique decisions. Each grants you unique bonuses. This one grants you stability, this one grants you tribal allegiance, this one increases chances of air, and this one grants manpower. The best one of course is for manpower and tribal allegiance. So how do they work? Of course, in return for bonuses, they increase autonomy in your provinces. But the most interesting thing here is that they scale with your culture. So for example, our culture right now is Mossi, and that means the more Mossi provinces I have, the more bonuses I will get. For example, if I convert, I don't know, 10 more provinces to Mossi, I will get plus 30 tribal allegiance just from this decision, or 10,000 manpower more from this one. And the best thing here is that you can change your culture. You don't need to stay Mossi. It works with any culture. So for example, if I could conquer France, I would be able to culture shift to French culture and get a lot of bonuses. Well, let's enact one decision, I think, just to show you how it works. And yes, by the way, it takes away your legitimacy. Mossi national ideas are meant to help with these decisions. And also they're quite cool actually, they make Mossi quite cool cavalry nation. Well, here we go, after 6 months this event pops up and we get some bonuses. This time stability. Okay, I think I'm ready to declare on Benin. Obviously I will separate pieces out and fully annex it. Stack wipe, well, I like this early game stack wipes, always feel good. And also, by the way, a very important thing about this decision. It scales with manpower modifiers. So, what does it mean? It means, in theory, it's possible to get insane manpower, in theory. Well, right now I will of course enact it and I won't get much manpower, but in theory it's possible. Especially if you click this funny button a lot. Also, by the way, not bad idea. Let's try maybe. Let's culture convert. Well, here we go, 9,000 manpower. In the early game it's actually quite a lot. It's like almost our manpower limit. Let's fully annex this now. Perfect. And Benin is the last fetishist nation here. If someone doesn't know, it's extremely important for this expansion to first eradicate one religious group. Also, by the way, Mali is fetishist? Seriously? Quite unfortunately, I did siege down their capital, but they also sieged down mine. It's going to take longer than I hoped for. Well, it seems I can peace out anyway, let's do it. And just like this, all fetishist nations are mine. Well, except Mali, but I don't know why did it convert. It was Sunni at the start, I'm sure. It's my first time seeing this actually. So now I will try to develop this province, it's very good, and I have tons of military points to dump them here. As Mossi, it's very good to develop manpower. Why? Well, because our decision for manpower scales with manpower. The more manpower in provinces with our culture, the more manpower you get. Here we go, I culture converted some provinces, and now our abilities should be a lot more powerful. So I think I'll take this privilege for cavalry cost modifier. Mossi is after all cavalry nation. It's actually a shame that Mossi doesn't have unique horde garment like this. I think it would be very fun. Let's culture convert a little bit more. It's surprisingly fun, by the way, it's like one more map to paint. Also, I think I should delete my companies, but I do have tons of manpower, I think I should hire more. Maybe let's hire the Dahomey Amazons, why not? And I need some tribal allegiance. Let's make Benin into a state, development edict, perfect. Maybe let's core all provinces here and let's develop this one. For feudalism. Here we go, feudalism. I think I should have just stolen it from someone else, like Songhai, because yeah, it took a lot of mana. Okay, let's embrace it, I guess. Okay, I want some tribal allegiance. Let's use our decision and let's grant generalship. By the way, not bad. What about this general? Although this general is better. Definitely a lot better. Okay, I'm almost at Militech 3 and that means I will be able to expand. And here we go. Now let's declare on Kong, I guess. I will get some gold mine and I will be able to deal with Songhai. Although I think I need more men for this. Let's hire some more. Let's wait for our event for tribal allegiance. Hire some cavalry, perfect. 6 cavalry is not bad. And I need more infantry. Well, let's hire a company. Okay, my cavalry is ready. Let's unite them with our army and declare. Well, it's not cheap, of course. I think I should deal with my advisor. Well, anyway, now or never, I need to deal with Songhai. Well, actually it's going not bad. I guess it's because of my numerical superiority. Actually, Songhai has quite good quality for armies. That's why I'm so afraid of it. So I need to kill its armies and occupy its every province, so it can't replenish its losses. Let's check their manpower. Armies, war enemies. Well, not bad. They're basically neutered. Okay, now I need to occupy their provinces and their capital. Finally, some good ruler. Just finally. Let's choose some cult. Again, I think maybe Islam, by the way. Institution spread is quite important after all. Also, I think I will use this tribal ability. Cavalry compatibility is always good. And now I think we can peace out Songhai. It went even better than I expected. So, let's take preparations. I'll break its alliances, kinda isolate it from Timbuktu, so it doesn't conquer it. Maybe let's also isolate it from Katsina. I'm not worried about air because we are allies and it will have truce. And let's take some money. Maybe even without war reparation. Okay, perfect. Songhai is neutered. Songhai is no more. Now let's deal with Kong. Okay, let's also declare on Mali. It doesn't have troops and that means I can easily conquer it. And we need to blob. Blobbing is essential. Okay, here we go. Let's peace out Kong, some money, and I finally have gold mine. Gold mine is very cool. I will have some income. I can complete another mission. Let's see. Invade the south. I will loot some money and core creation cost reduction. Always good. And some additional claims. Mali is mine. Again, perfect. Was very easy. No coalition basically. Well, unironically, we're already quite powerful. Maybe the most powerful West African nation. Fourth Multec, perfect. I think I'm already the most advanced tribe here. No, it seems I'm not. Timbuktu also has 4th Multec. The average Western African experience. It could have been even worse. Well, I really want separatism to die down because I want to culture convert. Culture converting is always cool. Well, not always, but in this case it's extremely cool. Look at our culture. It's already quite big and beautiful. I think I should break alliance with Timbuktu. It's already quite useless. AR might be useful, but Timbuktu no. Here we go, court some provinces. I guess let's also declare on another nations. But first I want to state them. I want to state provinces with gold mines. So Kon and Mandin. And obviously I will make core here, and here. Now I will get tons of money from gold. I should, anyway. Let's reduce autonomy, and let's see our gold income. Well, that's an ironically good income for African nation. Okay, I guess I will deal with separatists, and I will declare on Nupe. Okay, so let's declare on Nupe. I will make Katsina co-belligerent, and I will try to conquer it. Well, that was surprisingly fast. I don't know how it happened. I won this siege on 14%. Wow, this is what I call good luck. Finally, I have some. Stack wiped Khan and Borno. Quite cool. And I want to stack wipe Katsina. I really want to episode Katsina ASAP. Oh, here it is, stack wipe. Perfect. I think it's because I have better multec. That's why I'm stack wiping. Interesting. Fulo. Okay, I guess. One more nation to conquer. And here it is, stack wipe Katsina. Well, let's try to piece it out. Some money, obviously. Not only provinces. So what I'll do with Khan and Borno is I think I will just isolate it and break its alliances and money. And now only Nupe is left. As said reform, I'll choose this one for culture conversion cost. I'm culture converting after all. So it is interesting. It seems the event for federalist nations that border Sunni. Of course, I think I will choose second option. Let's see. Yes, sure, why not? Second option. Out of benefits, 0 drawbacks basically. If I want some tolerance, I can just, I don't know, grant some privileges. Okay, let's pass out Nupe, some money and some provinces. The Mossi Empire gets bigger every day. Now I just need to deal with my rebels. And I think once again I'll choose this ability. I don't really need more horses right now, well, because I don't have that much of infantry. Also what I'll do is I will break Heir's alliance with Kano. No. Okay, I need to improve relations a little bit. One more militech, perfect, but I need to develop Renaissance soon, and that's extremely bad. I am not made out of mana after all. I guess let's declare on Fulo. It's basically free land, there will be no opposition to me. And how do they have fort? They're literally tribe. Well, anyway, not a big deal. I think let's hire more infantry. I definitely can afford it. Anyway, let's pass out Fulo. Perfect. And I would like to break Heir's alliance with Kano. I think now I should be able to. I am able. Anyway, now it seems its allies are weak, so I can try to conquer them. Also, I think I should start converting my provinces. I need it so I can culture convert them. Grant religious culture, and let's start converting. Well, it seems it's time to beat up Songhai. Always good. Well, I wanted to declare on Kano, but I think Songhai is just better. Okay, let's go. And it seems they deleted their fort. Well, quite cool actually. I made them broke, and I'm extremely happy about this. Okay, let's pass out Yao, I will just break its alliances. And it seems that's everything I can do. And let's fully annex Songhai. To make pretty borders, I need to conquer Timbuktu. Definitely need to. So, I've got one stability from our decision, and now I can finish one more mission. This one. We will get some terrorists of heathens. And I can complete this mission. The Kingdom Confederacy. More legitimacy is always good for Mossi. So, after I spent I think around 200 ducats, I finally got this advisor. Finally, I need to convert my provinces. Oh, even more culture conversion time. And this province, I can culture convert this province. Very important. And Chalov broke its alliance with Zhen. Of course, I will declare. Of course. And I will conquer both Timbuktu and Cholov. I will fully annex Timbuktu. Perfect. I can finish one more mission, I think that's very good. Let's see. Invade the north. Some claims and some mana points. Okay, and now let's deal with Cholov. I think I also should start developing Renaissance. Encourage development, and let's start. In our capital. Okay, let's pass out Cholov. There shouldn't be any collision because, well, I just conquered any nation that could join, and soon I should be able to complete one more mission. Okay, let's finish this mission, and it will trigger this event. So this event lets us choose normal monarchy instead of our Confederal Kingdom. You might ask why, and that's because, well, you'll get some buffs to absolutism. As you can see, plus maximum plus absolutism, plus yearly absolutism, plus we lose this debuff to absolutism. But, well, it's not like I will hit absolutism soon, so I'll just choose the first option. Let's enlist some cavalry. And finally, first idea group. Obviously, I'll choose religious. They are extremely good for culture converting. Anyway, now I think let's declare on Zhen. So it seems Kano is allied to Heir. Well then, let's first break our alliance and then declare. I have subjugation CB on Yawa, so I think I should subjugate it. Or maybe just conquer. It will be an easier target. Okay, let's conquer Yawa. And here it is. finally Renaissance. But of course I'm not able to embrace it. Okay, let's peace out Yao, I will have new vessel. Perfect. The truce with Air has ended and that means I can declare. Let's make it co-belligerent. Okay, let's fully annex Air. Next target is Kano. And finally I can embrace Renaissance. Just finally. Now I have to get 6 mil tech ASAP, because Portugal is already quite scary. Although I'm not sure how I would get to anyone, to be honest, if it's possible at all. Our culture, by the way, is already quite massive, and it's going to become only bigger. I just want to test out how much manpower I would get. One more conquered nation. I think I should do it some force because it's just ridiculous. I don't even have any threats. Well, there are some separatists, but that's it. Average EU4 West Africa experience. Okay, let's finally peace out Bushjan, and whole West Africa is mine. Magnificent. Anyway, let's complete this mission, and I need to complete this one. I need to core my provinces. Okay, let's annex Yao, and I will border Funch. Finally, I will border Saman. So Yao is next, let's fabricate on Funch. And finally, I can complete this mission. Ruler of the river. And you're the hegemon of West Africa. We are empire now. Although I think that's quite weird that not every African nation can colonize these wastelands. I know that at least Songhai and I think Mali can. But why Mossi can't? It seems there is new African nation. Quite cool, quite cool. Let's conquer them. Well, it was an easy conquest, of course. I don't know, maybe let's also conquer Funch, just to border Ethiopia. Well, anyway, I've already converted quite a lot of provinces, so I don't think there is a lot of sense to continue doing this. Now I just want to test out our decisions, our abilities. Mossi, I think now is the biggest culture in the world, and it should have tons of manpower, and I mean tons of manpower. But before we click this decision, I want to show you that I have this advisor, plus 10 national manpower. He should really help us. We should get plus 10% more manpower. So, yes, the unlimited manpower is not a clickbait. You literally have unlimited manpower. You can click this decision once every 20 years, and if you culture convert everything, you shouldn't have any problems with manpower at all. Look at this. Literally unlimited manpower. And I want to test out the other decision. By the way, it could have been even higher if I took quantity. It scales with manpower modifiers, as you might know. Okay, let's not take one province, I guess. And let's test our tribal allegiance. So, it is not a secret that it's difficult to keep up high tribal allegiance when you're big. As you can see, because of our development, it would be very difficult to keep it high. But this button, and we have 150 tribal allegiance. Basically, I can click on all of these decisions, maybe even multiple times. Literally spam free infantry, it's like Streltsy. And not new Streltsy, they're boring. Old Streltsy. Anyway, I think this nation is definitely underrated. I think more people should know about it. If I culture converted more, I think it would have been better, but I just don't want to wait for, I don't know, 50 more years just to culture convert. It's already OP. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you liked this video. If you liked it, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Have a good day.